started. Whew. We will get started laying on our stomachs today. Legs extended, arms out to your sides. We're gonna press or bring that right hand in to your chest and press off the ground, bringing that right leg behind the left so that you're just laying on your left shoulder. Really going to stretch that out after all the planks we just did. You can keep your head on the ground. Focus on that breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Then we're going to go ahead, roll back onto our stomach, extend the right arm out, bring the left hand in, push off, bringing that left foot behind the right leg, laying on your right shoulder. Three, two, one. Go ahead, roll back onto your stomach. We're gonna bring that right hand in now, and then we're going to press on up into that upward dog. And then we're gonna look over our right shoulder. Go ahead, take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale and bring your chest back down to the floor. We're going to press up again in 3, 2, 1. Press on up. Look over your left shoulder this time. Take a nice big inhale. And then go ahead, exhale, and press the chest back down to the floor. We're gonna press up again, but this time we're gonna push the hips back and come into a child's pose position. So in 3, 2, 1, press on up, push the hips back, keep those arms extended, chin to chest. We are in a child's pose position. We're gonna walk those hands over towards the left. And then go ahead and walk it over towards the right. We're going to go ahead, bring it back center to a normal child's pose. Keeping your forehead on the ground, we're going to swing those arms around back. Place your hands on your heels. And then again, keeping the forehead on the ground, we're going to press those hips up, holding onto our hips. You should be feeling a stretch slightly in your upper back, nice and light. If you don't, just raise the hips up more. Just make sure you're holding on to your heels. Three, 2, 1. Lower the hips back down. Swing your arms around. Keeping our palms on the ground, forehead up. We're going to slide our hands forward while bringing our hips up. And we're going to place our forehead back down on the ground and then press your chest into the floor. We're going to bring it up to quadruped position by lifting our forehead off the ground and sliding our hands back in. We should be on our hands and feet now. We're going to step that right foot forward and then pick that left knee up off the ground. In this position, you're going to turn that right foot out to the side a little and then twist that left hip down towards the ground. You should be feeling a stretch on the left side of your lower back. And we're going to go ahead, press on up, turn that right foot so it's pointing forward again. And then we're just going to stay in this hip flexor stretch, leaning forward as much as you need to. Go ahead and drop that left knee down to the ground. And then we're going to pick that right hand up off the ground, twist up towards the right. And then we're going to lower that right arm behind us, kick that left foot up, and reach for that ankle with your right hand. The left hand should still be on the ground to support you. Should be feeling that stretch in the left quad now. If you don't, you can just pull that ankle a little bit closer to you. Three, two, one. Go ahead and release. Swing the right arm back down to the ground. And then we're going to step that right foot back. We're going to step that left foot forward. Pick that right knee up off the ground. Turn that left foot out towards the side and rotate so your right hip is touching the ground. Go ahead, twist back up, turn that left foot so it's pointing forward, and we're just going to hold it in this hip flexor position. If you need to, you can drop that right knee down to the ground because we're going to do that in a moment anyways. Or you can keep it up in this, you're going to stretch your hips out the same way. Go ahead, lower that right knee down. Pick that left hand up off the ground, twist to the left, bring it up to the sky. Go ahead, drop that left hand behind you, kick that right foot up, and reach for the ankle with your left hand. Right hand on the ground to support you. Pull that ankle as close to you as you need to feel the stretch going through the front of your right quad. Three, two, one. Go ahead and release. You're going to bring that left hand back to the ground. Step that left foot back. We're going to come up onto our toes into that downward dog position. And we're going to walk our hands back to our feet. stretching out our hamstrings down. You should try to touch the floor. If you can't, you can bend your knees too. We're going to roll up slowly on a count of 5. Go ahead, roll up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're now going to cross that right foot over your left. And then we're going to fold it forward. Stretch out that left hamstring. Go ahead, bring it on up. And then we're going to switch. So left is crossing over the right. Fold it forward. Stretch out the right hamstring. Three, 2, 1. Roll it on up. Last, we're going to stretch out the calves. So you're going to step that left foot forward, heel down, toes up. Hold it forward. Reach for the foot. Stretch out that left calf. Three, 2, 1. Bring it on up. Switch sides. Right foot forward, heel down, toe up. Fold it forward. You can pull those toes a little closer to you if you want. Get a little bit more of that calf stretch in. Three, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Step both feet together. We're going to fold it down, hands down. We're going to inhale up, reaching for the sky in 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, reaching all the way up, holding it there. And then exhaling, bringing it back down to your feet. You're going to do that 2 more times. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. And then go ahead, exhale down. We have one final time. Inhaling in 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. And then go ahead, exhale. All the way down, roll it up nice and slowly. That is all I have for class today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this extra stretching session.